Okay, good effort, top to bottom. Didn't start good. I don't feel like we did a great job putting a first time starter in position to be successful. I don't think our team played with the normal competitive character that we generally play with. Even after the tough start, we come in at halftime and somehow manage to tie it up and come in 7-7. Then we talked about, again, the competitive nature that our teams generally play with and sustained intensity that we generally play with. And I don't feel like we really did that. And that's obviously the job of a head coach to get the team prepared and to put them in position to be successful. And, that wasn't done. I got to do a better job. We didn't do a good job, top to bottom, and that's it. And as I told the team, you better buckle up because nobody feels sorry for you. It's about us, responding. We generally have, and we got to do a better job. I got to get them ready. We got to have a great week, and we got another top 25 team coming in here next week. So we better regroup in a hurry.
Marcus, what was the thinking on that first play with the reverse?
Not very good thinking, John. Probably on me. We were running it in late in the week and wasn't the opener. And I said that looks good. You know what I mean? That we might be able to get them in a predictable defense. And they didn't. They changed it up and pressured. And so I probably put that thought in Rich's head. So not good at all. You know what I mean? And I know better. That wasn't a good opening play.
Aside from that one, you had some more kind of self-inflicted, whether procedural is that. It's back-to-back weeks. What can you kind of attribute those to?
The detailed, focus that we generally play with, and it goes back to, the intensity that we play with, the intensity that we practice with, and the competitive nature that we generally have, and those are self-inflicted things that are you can't have, and there's no excuse for them.
Mark, how do you assess how Kaya played?
He did some good things when he had time. I thought when we put him in a position to be successful, I don't think we played very good around him, and so that's one thing that I put on all of us, myself, the coaches, and the team. And I told the team that I don't think we responded and played very well around him. I thought we played as poorly as we have all year at certain positions around a first-time starter. And I don't think that's right for that young man. And there's things that he did very well. And there's areas where we didn't do a good enough job around him.
We saw the defense give up some explosive plays. That's pretty uncharacteristic. Do you think that had to do with maybe how much that was valuable? Or do you think it was just broken plays? What do you think it was?
Yeah, I think late in the game, again, there's no excuse for it. The competitive, character that we generally play with, wasn't there. I think we missed a tackle. Again, I said it all week. I mean, he's a tremendous back. I think it was Marshawn that broke it. And then on the reverse, we got blocked. It was a good play in that moment. You know what I mean? It was good at the end there, and hit the explosive at the end on the reverse and cracked us on that. And so, yeah, uncharacteristic. But again, no, not good. No excuse.
Mark, do you believe this is a one-game thing for Will, or is it possible that he could be back next week?
I'm not sure. I really don't. It's been day to day, and it's day to day. So I can't tell you how that's going to respond.
Mark, did you have an idea early in the week you wouldn't have him, or did it just progress? And did you have enough time to get Kaya ready?
Well, we had to get Kaya ready most of the week, and so because Will was trying and he was getting better, and but it's hard. Those are the injury that he has, it's just hard to tell, so not trying to play any games with anybody. It's just it's an injury that when he can play, he will play.
Mark, 6 more sacks allowed tonight. Even when Will comes back, how do you build an offense where it's so unreliable protecting?
Yeah, in the first half, the start was horrible. Then we got the run game going. And with the run game, that's kind of who we got to be if Will's out of there, and continue to be physical and to play passes. We hit the wide pop, there off the play action. And, that's who we got to be. I mean, drop back passing and predictable pass is not where we want to live. Late in the game when you're down, I don't know how many of them were late. And again, I'm not trying to make an excuse because 3 were late, but, we're not good in general, but you're certainly not going to be good in predictable pass late in the game when you're down with a redshirt freshman quarterback. That's not where we want to live. We got to play really good, as a team, and that's my biggest disappointment. I don't feel like we rallied, and not just a goofy cliche when I say this, but I mean, like, for us, we've always been. You guys have watched us. I mean, we're not great in any area. We got to be good as a team. The strength of our team is generally the team, and we didn't do that today. We weren't good in a lot of different pieces, and that's not good.
Chris obviously ran the ball very well. Did you feel like you utilized him about as much as you wanted to?
Well, probably not, because the game, just the way the game broke out with the fumble on the first play and just and late playing from behind. Probably not. I mean, there's probably some plays, that we got negative yardage plays that we'd like to have over.
Yeah, you were like 3 for 12 in third downs, got behind the chains a lot. Is that a game plan or an execution problem?
Well, certainly not the game plan, because you were, as you were mentioning, when we're taking sacks and negative yardage plays on the sweep and, just getting behind the chains. I mean, that's, we can't live in that world right now. It's hard. We overcame one, with the screen. I believe Taggy popped, and one of those guys did a bury on one of them. But, in general, that was hard for us to overcome with a redshirt freshman quarterback. We can't put him in that position. We got to play like you've seen us play, where we pound the ball and get 4 yards, 5 yards, rip off a run, and and keep it comfortable. And we didn't do a very good job at times with that.
We talked all week about not letting one loss spiral into 2. That has been an issue in previous years. Do you think that was at play tonight?
I mean, it has to. I mean, I have to face the music. I have to agree. You know what I mean? I have to look at it. I mean, I try like hell. I mean, I addressed it. I tried to tweak a couple things. I tried to, really get their energy up, and we didn't respond.
Did the offensive play calling change after the first run at all?
No, I think we tried to get back on track. I mean, it wasn't always a thing of beauty, that's for sure. When we were going backwards and penalties and things of that nature, it wasn't great. But no, I think we got back on track. We tried to get back on track pretty quick.
Looked like Derek and Trevor did some pretty good things with Jim How what did you see from those 2 guys?
Yeah, really, it's hard to tell. I mean, I felt like, the first half, we were playing really good defense. We gave them that, the 7. And outside of that, we were really playing pretty solid. Had the turnover and 2 turnovers in the first half and kept us in the game and played pretty solid. And as I mentioned, I just don't think we sustained that intensity, and you got to find ways to win. Like we've found ways to win over the years, and we didn't do that tonight.
With the missed field goal, coming off of the game last week, could you tell if there was an issue with the snap, hold, or kick on that play?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell. I think he hit the upright, I believe, right? So he just, again, I mean, your fractions off. 6 what's that, 6 inches, 8 inches off, whatever, on a good kick. So just got to get back and just, I believe in Ruff, and he'll hit them. And, we didn't play good, in a lot of areas.
All three of your starting receivers might have been banged up by the end of the game. Are you concerned any of those are long term?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough point in the season. I told the team that. I mean, it is, what it is. I mean, and so, we got to get back, and we play 7 straight weeks, and nobody's going to feel sorry for us. We got to get back up, and I told them, challenge them, get in the ice tub, get in the training room, get healed up, and we got to get back at it. We play a really good team coming in next week, and we have to regroup, and we got to get back to who we are.
Mark, a big part of the strength of this team has been the vertical passing game. I know you don't have Will, but were you prepared? Did you have plays diagrammed up for Kaya to go deep? We did, and even on a max protection, we got pressure, which is inexcusable, and we got to do a better job. I'm not putting it on, I don't think we played very good. You know what I mean? On the perimeter either. I don't think we played very good at wideout. I don't think we protected very good. We ran the ball successfully at times, but we gotta help them out. We gotta give them some time, and we gotta make some competitive catches. And I don't think we played our best football tonight.
Was it just like you mentioned the wide receivers? Was it just like the drops, or were there other things that you saw from them that you?
I mean, not drop. Whether it's specifically drops, whether it's assignments, whether it's being competitive, whether it's making tough catches. I mean, you got a guy out there that's making his first start, and we gotta play the way we can play.
I think Will's personality makes it clear he wants to play whenever he can, but with as many hits as he's taken, do you have to consider his future and protecting him a little bit at any point, or just?
Oh, I mean, that's a silly question, John. You've been around a long time. I respect you. I love that guy, and I love every player on this team. Don't go there.
Mark, with Will's injury, is it an ankle? Was it a toe? I mean, are you guys able to?
Yeah, it's a foot. It's a lower. Yeah, it's foot injury. Yes.
Okay, folks, thank you very much. We have